computers are what give the internet its power. They surround us, they empower us, they bind the network together.
Help me, Obi-Windows. You're my only hope.
Hello there. Come here, my little friend. Don't be afraid. I am Master Obi-Windows, and I am here to train you in the vast universe of computers and the internet. I've received many letters from viewers asking me how to use a computer, how to perform tasks on various websites, and what technical terms mean in simple language. Let's proceed with our next letter, shall we? Traveler Kanata asks, Dear Obi-Windows, my eyesight isn't what it used to be, and my nephew changed something called resolution. However, now I can't see parts of certain websites. Help! Traveler Kanata, there is indeed a setting called screen resolution, which is designed to magnify or compress the size of windows or text on your computer screen. Your nephew has been very kind to adjust this, as it does reduce the need to squint. Generally, the designers of various websites have coded the layout of the page with flexibility so that anyone can see everything. Also, in the past, screen resolution was far greater in variety, as desktop computers used different video cards with any number of large or small monitors with both traditional rectangular shape as well as wide screen. It can be a little hard on the eyes. It can be a bit of a sight labor. With today's computers or tablets all adopting a fixed aspect ratio, the wide screen shape I mentioned previously, screen resolution has tended to fall into a mere handful of preset arrangements. All very fine and well, I hear you say, Traveler Kanata, but that does not answer your plea. Let me show you what Craigslist looks like on my computer. I have a laptop, and if we click here for settings, and type in display, we see a recommendation. Change the resolution of the display. Let us click on that. Here we see my laptop is presently running in a screen resolution of 1920 by 1080, which is recommended. What do these numbers mean? Traditionally, this referred to the physical number of pixels wide by the number of pixels high that a screen contained. Yes, the screen is 1920 pixels wide. With such a vast quantity of pixels, one would almost think they would travel in single file to hide their numbers. However, those earlier displays were locked into those ratios by their manufacturer. Much of that has changed today, but the numbers stayed. Around 20 years ago, the typical screen resolution was 1024 by 768. Prior to that, it was 800 by 600. And even earlier computers ran at 640 by 480. Why do I bring up these numbers, Traveler Kanata? Because I fear your nephew has set your screen resolution to one of those, the benefit of which being that websites will appear larger. I will now change my screen resolution to 1280 by 600. And now 800 by 600. Windows has always held an advisory where you must accept the new screen resolution. Why? If your screen simply cannot display the new resolution, Windows will revert back again if you do not click Keep Changes, which looks like this. This is a safety measure to prevent losing the view entirely. These older, smaller resolutions will always appear at the bottom of the Windows 10 list for most users wish to increase their resolution. See how Craigslist has changed in 800 by 600? Now you may be finding some of the fields or buttons are no longer reachable. Fear not! There may be scroll bars on the side or bottom of the page, allowing you to shift the image over to find the irretrievable buttons. However, you may run into other issues, such as the box designed to take your password appearing to be too narrow for your full entry. These are the challenges of working with a lower screen resolution. An alternative you may try is instead to use the Scale and Layout feature. This allows you to increase the size of text or other items. Another option lies within your browser. Many have a zoom feature to make items appear larger as well. See here in Microsoft Edge, under the Options menu, we have a zoom. Google Chrome and Firefox contain very similar tools as well. Perhaps try adjusting some of those numbers to find a view you prefer. Now, if you will pardon me, I seem to have lost my display. Surely it can be no more difficult to restore. Ah, as easy as deactivating a tractor beam. I do hope those tips will be useful to you, Traveller Kanata, in adjusting your screen to be both viewable while also allowing you to continue to use your computer comfortably. And until the next time we meet, surf the web carefully, my friends. Your destination lies along a different path from mine. Farewell.